other mathematicians and high intellect project IQ people on board on this project. I've already written the book. I've already made a few copies. So you know, there's a few dots in the I's crossed. It's ready now. It's ready as it is. It is correct. I've double checked it. I've gone over the sums. I've repeated and repeated and repeated sums within the book to cement the data. The sums are correct. The sums are correct. It's like a 100-page book of sums, mathematics. To people who are into mathematics and numbers, you know what I mean. These are for the world. This is for the world. If you use these sums in any currency, I've gone over the population figure, the estimated population figure, to be in the safe zone. If at some stage through the future of mankind that the population figure goes above, okay, you just double it. So the survival sum for the human race for 10 billion people a day is 200 million. That's just for food and water. It's not accommodation. That's for food and water. For a food hamper, weekly food hamper, weekly living costs, and weekly emergency tents and equipment, that is 3,000 billion a week. That's the survival sum for the planet. 3,000 billion a week. Plus the 200 billion daily excess, which is on this data here. I did this data today, that's why I'm recording this today. I have a backup system of the DVDs, and I have film equipment, camcorders and stuff, so when I do you know, at 3 o'clock in the morning sit with a calculator, I can work out these big statistics and population. I do have a scientific calculator, so you know, I've gone into that world, and these are big huge sums. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. They climbed Everest. Nothing is beyond the human spirit. Nothing is beyond the human being. You can achieve the impossible. We have gone from the caveman to the plane. We have mapped the world. We have sailed the world. Anything is possible. These are human beings being inspired. Whichever thing you're going through in your life, I wish you happiness. I wish you joy. Never give up. Stay positive. The negativity within your life will ease, and you will learn and from those experiences, and hopefully go forward into a positive future. Be inspired, thus to inspire. All of those good cheesy things. Never give up. Be positive. You're here for a reason. All these wonderful inventions, you're here for a reason. This is very serious, important data. The survival for water. A bottle of water, 10 bottles of water a day for each person for 10 billion people is 100 billion euros or dollars or space money. Food for 10 billion people is 100 billion. So together that sum is 200 billion a day. Every day. We need a space bank, a world bank to do that by computers. The world survival sum is 3,000 billion a day. That has to be done with huge microchip barabon money through a world reserve bank that has that backup system that releases that sums in sections and in broken down finance to food hampers, to food hamper factories, and to water factories, and to energy drink factories and survival equipment factories around the world, that we can sustain that for the world survival. A world flag. This is 2013. All of these borders and flags and divisions and lands, you've inherited the quarrels over a penny, over a rock in the sea from history. You've inherited a conflict and an argument that's gone on for centuries. You know, I'm not going to waste my time with that. A world flag, we're all part of the human race. A world flag, a space flag, a human race flag, a planet Earth flag. We're all part of the human race regardless. Race, colour, creed, religion, or whatever country you're from. You're a human being. You have your human rights, free from torture, free from slavery, free from degrading treatment, and your basic right of food and water each day should be paramount. These are the survival sums. I'm a mathematician. I'm Herbert HEXSON for ZXI Corporation. ZXI is a private security corporation. This is a project separate from ZXI. It's a separate project, so any operatives or security people run into these people that they will suddenly put a Superman cape on and help you is not going to be possible, because they work, these are private security passes for private security places. This is a separate project. This is a project to show the world that it is possible. I'm not part of the World Reserve Bank, but to the world, I'm a mathematician. The book will be published, hopefully all over the world, and it will get to the right people and the right places, and hopefully a World Bank and World Reserve Bank will sit up and take notice that mathematicians and scientists can put together a system for the world. Also, my HQ will be from west to east, an oblong from west to east. The short sides will be A and C, which will be west to east. A, B, C, D, and B and D will be the long parts of the oblong. It will be square like a matchbox. 30 foot by 100 foot, square oblong with maps and statistics, and I will continue working on these projects, Project IQ, for the remainder of my life in stages, because I believe in this. I'm a mathematician. This is it. It's Project IQ. Thank you very much. There will be hopefully others in the future. Stay positive. This is a sum and a formula for the survival of mankind for the future, for 10 billion people. In the event of a higher sum, just double the figures. 20 billion people is 6,000 billion a week, and the food and the water is 400 billion a day for 20 billion people. The world estimate is 6.5 billion. I did it for 10 billion people. Thank you. I'm Herbert HEXSON, a mathematician. Thank you very much. Stay positive. Good luck. Thank you. This is Project IQ, which will be a book and it's part of a series. Project IQ. Thank you. Record and go. Life's a race against time. Thank you. Don't waste a second. Thank you. Good luck. To those aid workers and aid ships